Hello home bakers, this buttercream I'm using is called German buttercream, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this delicious buttercream. There is a full list of all the ingredients that you need to make your German buttercream. First off, start by separating the egg yolks from the egg whites. Next, we are going to heat up some of the milk. For this, you need a heavy base saucepan, and then you pour some of the milk into the saucepan. Check out the description for exactly how much milk you want to heat up. Transfer it to the hob, and you're going to put it on low heat and allow to simmer. Make sure it's on low heat so you don't want to burn the milk. Next, we're going to start off combining the other ingredients, so the egg yolk, the remaining portion of the milk, cornstarch and sugar. What we're trying to make is called the vanilla pastry cream, and this is the base of a German buttercream. So yes, it has more involvement compared to other type of buttercream, but the effort you need to make this is absolutely worth it. So now you can see that the milk has simmered. There's no too much bubbles all around it, so you want it to just be hot, but you don't want it to burn. And if you put it on medium heat, for the time it takes you to prepare the rest of the ingredients, that will be more than adequate. So next, you want to be mixing the rest of the ingredients with the whisk, and then you're gently going to pour the hot milk into the mixture, and you want to mix it constantly until it's well combined. Can I just say that if you are not a subscriber, I would be so grateful if you can click the subscribe button. I post weekly videos and shorts that will help you make amazing cakes. So you can start to see as you whisk it that the mixture becomes more foamy and starts to thicken. So this is just step one. So now you're going to pour all of that mixture back into the saucepan, and we're going to go back and transfer it back onto the hob. This time we are going to heat the mixture on high heat while constantly whisking it until it thickens and comes to a boil. You need to stay by the pan, continue whisking it, ensure that it doesn't burn, but you want it to look like a custard. And actually, this is how custard is made. So this is the custard base that we're going to use to make our German buttercream. So this is what it should look like at the end. Next, we're going to transfer it to a bowl or a dish. You want it to be a flat, shallow dish, because this is going to be the dish in which you cool the pastry cream. So you can see it looks just like custard. Now this is an important step. You want to cover the entire surface of the custard base with cling film. If you don't, it will form a skin, and that's not what you want. So it should be nicely thoroughly covered, and leave to completely cool down in the fridge. So once your custard base has cooled, next you want to start to prepare the butter base. So you want to have room temperature butter, which is nice and soft, and you want to whip that into a stand mixer or using your hand mixer for about 3 minutes until it's pale and fluffy. It's always a good idea to stop halfway through to scrape down your bowl thoroughly so that all the butter is nicely mixed together. So this is what your custard base will look like once the cling film has been taken out. You can see that it has set quite firm. So you want to whisk it up to loosen the consistency. So you do that by putting it into a bowl and just with your whisking it together until it's nicely combined. And you can see here the custard is starting to look nice and smooth with no lumps. And next we're just going to now add that into the butter. So you want your mixer to be on, and you want it to be on medium speed, and 1 spoon at a time you want to be adding the custard to the butter. So that way you give enough time for each spoon to be incorporated into the butter. At this stage, you can also add your flavoring if you wish, but actually I find that this buttercream is really nice, so even if you don't want to add any flavoring, that will be okay. You want to then whisk for 2 to 3 minutes once all the custard has been added to the butter, and this gives enough time for everything to come together. And you can then crank up the speed of your mixer to high speed, and this is the end result, a nice fluffy smooth buttercream which tastes absolutely delicious. So it is so worth the effort to make this, and this is perfect for when you have excess egg yolk that you need to use, so nothing goes to waste. And it decorates beautifully, it colors well, tastes delicious. I hope that you will make this one day. If you've got any questions, drop it in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and happy baking.